What's up, guys, and welcome to another video on war robots. And this again is a guide. It might sound like a very simplistic guide, but it's something that can really help a free to play player or even a cheap spender grow exponentially. How do you upgrade your robots and weapons? That's it. The guide is only about that. So if this does not interest you, you can move on. But if you want to grow quickly, this is what you do. One, you have multiple sets of hangers here. I have put in four, even though I don't need them, but it's basically what I do is I want to focus on all these bots in time. Like these are the main bots that I'm focusing on. These are the secondary. So you don't need two hangers or more. I'm just showing you this because this is how I do it. Over here, you will notice that everybody is on 2 or 3 and 4 and some on 7. While over here, everybody is on MK2 up. Now, every time Pixo or my games, whoever it is that runs War Robots now, has an offer of 40% going on, 40% off on silver upgrades, which they had one yesterday. That is why my Howler is going up to level 12 on the Cruel Angler. That's the last weapon that has to go up. I upgrade the expensive ones. Every time there is an offer going on, I start with that. And you'll notice when you go from MK1 to MK2, sorry, from MK2 to level 1 to 2, it's far, far more expensive, but the time taken is only 12 hours. So what you need to do basically is you upgrade all your MK2 stuff that you need, your MK3 stuff that's going to take you lesser amount of time when you have the 40% off. So what happens is you have only to watch 3 ads if you are on Android or iOS and you get ads. You watch 3 ads and you're basically done. Your next weapon is ready to upgrade. Now, this 22 would probably be 16 if I'm mistaken, or maybe even around yeah, 14.5 or something like that million to upgrade to level 2, and you would get that done instantly. So basically you need reserves for that, correct? You need to have a lot of silver. So now that this thing got over yesterday, I upgraded not this howler last. Why is the howler upgraded last? Because it's going from MK1 to MK2, so it had some 6 days. Those 6 days I am not going to watch any of these ads over here to speed it up. I'm going to let those 6 days go and I am going to collect silver for this next time that they give us a 40% or a 25% off and I feel like upgrading something. That's what the thing does. But yesterday I upgraded both my Mogwans. I upgraded Raptor's Aramis up and I upgraded the Howler. So that's what I managed to do in that much. For the next few days, supposing this Howler gets done and they still don't have any offer coming up 40%. So what I then do is I will upgrade these guys. I'll upgrade my Fatal Havoc, which doesn't cost me any money, but it still is 2 hours time, 2 hours time, 400, 200, 400. Like if you see now my, uh, let's say there's here, I'm upgrading these. The Bahu steak, I'll upgrade this. It'll cost me 200, 5 hours. I get this done during the day. And then when it changes, I would probably upgrade this guy when that's done, which will take me 1 day, 4 hours. Not this guy also. This is already level 4. But I would do Bagilore to level 4, which would probably be 14 hours there. So the whole night is covered for 400,000 Silver. So I spend very less silver, and in the background, I'm upgrading things that I want to basically do something with or make a video with in the future. And that is how I basically end up saving a lot of time, my and a lot of resources, because when I'm doing the big upgrades, I'm saving 40% of it mostly, or 25% of it, which is a lot of silver. You don't have to grind so much if you just use this technique to slowly upgrade stuff. So you have stuff in your background that is continuously being upgraded. You don't need to worry about your upgrades being idle, but you get your hangar made. Never ever you focus. The main thing is to have your five bots that you want to focus on. Like, I'm sure that this cruel angler in champions is not very easy to play, but it's getting there, you know. Like, I'm figuring it out. I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to figure stuff out. It takes time sometimes. Some bots are not easy to play, some bots are difficult to play. The rest of them, I'm pretty much sorted with them in champions. If you can see, like, I'm already the season has just changed a couple of days ago. I'm not sure, and I'm getting into I've got 200 points more. I've not been playing too much, but I am playing. So you can do it with any bot, to be honest. Not any bot, but I want to basically you get the things like, the gist of it. Uh, all these bots, like the Kumio, I love. So I lost my account and I had a Kumio over there, and I know Kumio doesn't even have a specialization track for the second line. I don't know why they would do something like that to it. It was such a fun bot to play. I think it'll be OP if they give it a specialization track. That's the reason why. So I want to basically use the Kumio and do this as well. But these are more or less what things I want to kind of build, and I'll probably want to build some more. But yeah, that is basically what I'm going to do. So slowly now, I would probably put up the ducks a couple of levels. I've never played with the ducks, and I just got one recently, and in a common data pad, I collected. Oh, I got a full one, and I sold the remaining components. It was hilarious. When you reach that level of 9,000, but they aren't giving me a sword and death yet. So anyway, so that is basically on upgrading. This is how you can save a lot of resources, and you've got also your time. You've got these things in the back burner. I call this is your what you're cooking, and this is what on the back burner, what you want to cook. Like, you're putting it on slow. It's a slow cook stuff. So yeah, have fun. I hope you like this guide will help you save some of your resources and also keep growing in war robots. If you like a bot, play with it, focus on it. Don't keep chasing meta. I mean, if you want to win that way, sure. If you have fun just going and spawn killing with your tets and the latest weapons, Dishtum Pashtum, it's hilarious names. Something like that. I don't even want to look at them until they are made into something that is usable for me. Usable is not OP for me. I want things that are fun to play with. More skill, less money. These videos are going to be for guys like that. Have fun. Take care.